Finally, I think the last thing to do for this Oscar Schmidt guitar is actually repair the case that I have for it. First repair for the case is to fix the peeling Tolex. Before I glue it, I want to make sure it's nice and clean. Wipe off the dust, scrape off the crust. It's also very important to get it very dry. Make sure there's no residue. I'm giving it some time to air dry. So now I'm gonna get an old throwaway brush and my contact cement. I finally broke down and bought the big can. It cost twice as much, but instead of getting 3 fluid ounces, you get 32 fluid ounces. So for twice the price, you get more than 10 times this much glue. It goes faster than you think, so it's a good deal. You definitely want to use ventilation and protect any surface that you're going to be gluing over. So to apply the contact cement, I'll just take you through it. You just paint it on like regular paint. Don't press the Tolex down at first. You have to just let it sit there for 15 minutes. Then you push it down and it'll stay stuck forever. It's really easy and it's very strong. Stir it up. It's more opaque and kind of a lighter color. You can tell it's stirred up. Get the timer going. Been 20 minutes. This should be a very sticky situation. Press it down nice and firm. Get the little tuft. It's looking a whole lot better. And on the inside, I glued up some spots where the lining was kind of peeling off. So I think it looks beautiful on the inside too now. The only problem is I don't have an Alvarez guitar. The guitar I have that doesn't have a case is this Oscar Schmidt. It fits almost perfectly. Almost, but when I put it in the case and the neck goes into the neck pocket, these tuners want to push into the side just a tiny little bit. They're just pushed into the padding, but not the side of the case. So this has been working fine for the previous owner, but seeing that I've, done all the fret work, made sure the tuners are good, the electronics are good, and it's a nice pretty guitar, I think I will modify the neck pocket a little bit to make it a completely perfect fit for this particular guitar. So I'm gonna cut away the cloth and adjust the wood underneath and put the cloth back to cut a little flap here and then peel it back. It's actually good I looked at this. This is really not very smooth. I've cut out plenty of room. Now I have to fill in the right side. To fill in these gaps here, I'm gonna use some homemade wood putty. I'm just gonna take the soft, sort of cottony bark. I'll put a little bit of water and a little bit of wood glue in there, and I should be able to stuff it in there just kind of like a sponge and let it dry. I'll cover that with a little more glue, and pulp is all dry now. I gave the pulp 24 hours to dry, and I did add some more glue as it was drying to fill in the space. So I think I will put this upholstery foam back where it was, and then glue the cloth back over it. But it's very hard to see the part where there's a spot of missing fabric. So let's see how it fits. Very, very snug. Snug as can be. Tuners are not touching the sides. Tuners are not touching the sides. Yes, it's perfect. This case is also really great for this guitar. as it just doesn't slide up and down at all or back and forth whatsoever. Now it really fits perfectly. Alright, the case is all done, the guitar is all done. The only thing left to do now is make a playing demo video.